What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Louis Belt.
And it's your boy Simba, man.
And you're now watching Ignorance is Bliss. Are y'all ready to see some ignorant shit?
Well, watch this.
Yeah!
I ain't gonna lie. Chico, me and Simba, we did an episode about turn-ons and turn-offs, like, I don't know, probably like 2 months ago. And, how do you feel about that? Like, what is your turn-ons and turn-offs with a woman?
Well, I tell you, turn off for a big one is a motherfucker that can't hold a conversation, like a real conversation. Not a text message conversation, but like actually sit down and have a conversation. No matter what the content of the conversation is, just to be able to hold a conversation to where you're not like,
yeah, I said the same shit. I was like, because the girl be like, I don't like, I just don't know, like, bitch, say what the fuck you trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like all that unsure ass,
it's just like not being able to hold a conversation. And turn on would be a woman that can hold a conversation.
For sure. Like a confident ass woman, like no.
Having especially a, you know what I mean, one that you find attractive and you can have a conversation with her. Oh, that's a.
But see, you a confident nigga, so that's why you like that. You
know, I mean,
a lot of insecure ass niggas is scared of a confident ass woman. Niggas be like, ooh shit, like nigga, I know what to say. We can go back and forth all night.
Nah, you ain't gonna out-talk me. I don't give a fuck what you want to talk about. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
We can talk about dolphins in the water. Yeah, I seen 3.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I seen 4. I seen 5.
We can hold a conversation when we look it up together, and that'll be the conversation. Like it's just like that. Just is something that because
you like confidence. Yeah,
but it takes a certain level of you know, just especially in the world we live in now, for a woman to have that type of confidence still. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit tough, dog.
Look at this nigga face. What the fuck are you thinking about?
No, because I'm listening.
Like, the imagery that you see now is like the women, they under so much pressure with the shit that they see on Instagram. And, like, being an Instagram model now is like what the video vixen used to be back in the day.
Yeah, you right.
But now you see it every single day. As you scroll up and down. And not saying that there's anything wrong.
Do you like Instagram models?
I mean, I was about to say, it's not saying that there's anything wrong with you aspiring to do that. Do what you do. But for women who feel like
No.
Nah.
Do you like Instagram models?
Like them how? To fuck with them?
Yeah.
No.
Like wife?
Okay. No.
See my nigga, my nigga. Yeah.
No.
Why though?
Okay.
Well, I want to hear your opinion on it, Chico, because we literally just talked about this.
Well, first of all, I'm not wifing nobody. I don't believe in relationships and boyfriend. I can't do that shit.
Oh, you a player to the core. What, Chico?
Hold up.
I didn't know that. Damn, you pimping harder than a lot of niggas.
Hold on, this whole episode about the shift now.
Oh, it's cool.
What do you mean you don't fuck with relationships?
No way. Why would I do that? Like, why would I put myself in that situation? Like, I just use it from this example, right? Like, it's about worth, your worth as a man. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So, when you come into a situation as a man, you have to have a certain checklist of things together for you to even get a woman's attention. Like we were just talking about the last time. Right? You gotta have a car, you gotta have a job, you gotta have all of these different things in order about yourself, just to be able to get her attention. And on top of that, you got to be able to fuck.
Exactly.
Because if you got all the other qualities, but
she gonna use you for that, and then go over there and get it from another. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
That's how it go.
You know, I know the game.
So just with that alone, like you have to build yourself up to be something that's worth something out here. And as a man, when you get all of these qualities and great qualities about yourself, you using them to get women or to try to attain a woman in some way, shape, or form. But once you get one that you decide that you like more than the other ones, now that's expected to stop working on all the other ones at that same time. So now you like in a situation where you got a girl now, but you still that same nigga. And you getting better at being that nigga.
Exactly.
So now you got to fight what you didn't
She
have
got
to fight.
help you to become that better nigga. If she can't do that, then she ain't worth your time.
Even if she do that, but even if she making you a better nigga, when you go out here into the world, now you a better nigga with the qualities of a beautiful woman. Now you even more smack on the dime.
On my mama.
So it's like, for me, I just choose to look at it from a perspective as I'm not going to play on the other side of the fence with the boyfriend situation, because I know I'm not going to stop fucking these hoes.
That's facts, and I respect niggas like you. That's the same shit Filthy said.
I'm not going to do it. Like, and this,
you got to be that.
I'm not going to do it. Exactly. I know as long as I can, I'm going to do it. And it don't have the same worth. That's a whole nother conversation as far as how a man looks at having sex with somebody versus a woman. But the thing about it is, when you get in a relationship, sex becomes such a major aspect.
Yeah, that you can't fuck with no other girls
in your
and all
relationship.
That shit.
Like, as much as we look at sex as men as just fucking for the most part, when you get a girl, her perspective,
That
they
shit
know
stops.
that.
Yeah.
They know that that's something. So that means that she expects you to give that up for what you have in her.
Yeah, and you have to hide that if you're gonna do that and be in a
But
relationship.
what
And
man
you like,
do you
I'm
know
not
that
finna
don't
hide.
do that?
So
Like,
my thing is,
I feel that.
my thing is, how long can you fuck?
it's not
with,
about
hold on. How long can you fuck with knowing that one day you gonna want somebody to fuck with you?
No.
What
See,
you
you
mean?
got a different perspective of what it is, and I'm saying. So, like, first of all, I'm not saying my perspective is coming from fucking. I'm just using the.
No. I know you're not.
That
I'm just
as an example.
speaking on that
but,
perspective you brought up. I'm not saying that was your whole.
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
But you in a relationship with a woman, like, what you mean in regards to having somebody fuck with me? Every
I'm
female
saying
that I fuck
basically,
with,
right?
fuck with me.
No, for sure. That's
But
not what I'm saying.
I'm asking
What I'm
you what you
saying
mean.
is, what I'm saying is, right? If you basically saying you know that you not gonna stop fucking with these females and shit,
Right.
how long is it gonna be until you feel till you realize like I'm done with fucking all these females. I just want to fuck with one female.
Never.
It would be up to him.
And I'm never going to think that because my perspective isn't.
So you feel like you
My
would be like
perspective
50
isn't-
years old, like.
But that's the thing. One day your dick stopped working. I mean, well, not really now. You got pills for the shit. But still, just your perspective changed. We just talked about that. Like, it's not about fucking. I can care less about getting some pussy. Like,
It's
that's
really
not my
like the
mentality.
mindset of a pimp.
Mine is peace of mind. Like, the peace of mind of knowing that as a man, I don't have anybody at home right now that's thinking that I'm a motherfucker that I'm not.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
I don't
respect
have somebody
that.
believing that I'm somebody that I'm not.
That's
and if you a
facts.
nigga that you got a girl and you out here, and I understand that's how it go, but if you a nigga that you got a girl and she think you not fucking nobody else and you are, then that means when she find out who you are, everything that you done ever said you was becomes out of here to her.
Fraud, lie.
You a fraud.
Yeah.
You a whole hoe.
Exactly.
And I'm not a hoe. And I'm not going to put myself in a position.
I 100% understand.
Because I know myself.
See,
and
me,
it's
I
a
don't like
respect thing.
nobody enough for me to sacrifice that. I don't
Yeah,
like
nah.
this girl for me to cut all that off. But I am open to saying I cut all these bitches off if I like somebody this damn much. But I'm gonna have to like you that much for me to not
And that's
talk
cool.
to certain motherfuckers.
That's cool. I don't have
Yeah,
nothing
exactly.
against that at all.
Exactly.
I just reached a point in my life where I know it's not for me.
On my mama.
But the fairness of me is I say that from the gate. I'm not going to allow you to waste your
Exactly.
time fucking with me knowing that
Exactly.
what I'm trying to do is not in your program.
Exactly.
It's not fair to you.
It's no girl that's looking out trying to kill your ass because
Okay,
you
I
done
think-
you
I think
lied
what
to
I'm
her.
trying to say
You been
is
honest from the
basically,
jump.
What if a female accepts that?
Then that means that I have a relationship with a woman.
So
that
it's
accepts
not,
who I
It's
am.
not the relationship that's the problem that you. Because originally you were saying relationships.
No, I
aren't
said
for you.
boyfriend. In that regard,
Yeah, so
that
it's not-
relationship,
it's
the
not that-
conventional relationship,
Yeah,
the
exactly,
relationship where you
exactly,
got a
exactly.
girl and you
Okay,
don't.
okay,
But
now I
every
understand what
relationship
you're
that
saying.
you have
I
with a woman is a
understand
what you're
relationship.
saying. Exactly.
But I'm
Okay.
talking about
Okay.
the textbook. I'm your
Yeah.
man, you my girl.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
committed
We
to
not-
one person.
Commitment.
No.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's the best way to. That's the
Yeah.
best way to.
I get
but
it.
it's not. But
I'm
I just,
not mentally
I thought
committed
you
to
was just
somebody.
saying,
no,
like,
and, I,
basically,
and,
like,
and
I
that's
don't
the
fuck
thing.
with
But here's the
being in
thing.
a
Here's the
relationship.
creative part of it, though. Like, here's the crazy part, rather. Like, the commitment aspect is just within that space. I'm committed to being who I am every single day.
Yeah.
So anybody around me is going to be committed to who I am.
Facts.
So that's still commitment, even if a woman accepts it.
Facts.
I'm telling you, you are dealing with this.
Yeah.
So if you choose to accept it, you know exactly what you're doing every single day that you're doing it.
Exactly.
There is nobody that can come up to you and tell you shit about me that you ain't heard come out my mouth.
Exactly. Same with me.
Facts. I fuck with that.
So
That's
it's like
facts.
that's
That's
just
some
what
real
it is
nigga
now.
shit.
It's not
That's
for
some real
most
nigga
people.
shit.
Exactly.
And I can tell you now
But
that
a lot of niggas can't get away with that
I
because they
lose a lot of like I could be getting a lot more pussy
Yeah.
if I wasn't this way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I and I can have
If you
the
was
way
he's
I
basically
move,
saying he's an honest
the way
person.
I move,
No,
the way
but-
I
but
move,
you know what's
the way
crazy
we
about-
move as comedians, you can have a girl,
In
even
any
with the
city.
social media, you can have a whole girlfriend
Yeah.
in wherever you choose to have one at. And it's certain niggas can live like that, and I respect it. I don't get however you choose to live your life. I don't judge nobody for what they choose to do. But who I am, this is it. Like
my mama.
I don't believe in shit I don't believe in, and the shit that I do believe in, I believe in 100%.
And that's what that's part of being. We was talking about an episode. We was talking about being a real nigga, and that's what a real nigga is.
That.
When you stand on something, and that's what it is.
This comes back to standing on what you believe in.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers will switch it up for something that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A nigga switch his shit up.
Not niggas
certain niggas ain't
and then you know
I'm
what the
not
number one thing
I can't cuss around. Nah.
You know what the number one thing that niggas do that for is? Pussy.
I was just gonna say pussy.
Exactly.
That's what they do.
Exactly.
Yeah, my freakness is not my weakness, baby. You cannot control me. I'm talking about
whole perspective up because I don't want to fuck up the potential of me getting this pussy.
Facts.
Exactly.
So, when you remove, I was raised different. I didn't have my father growing up. I was raised by the men in my family. You know, most of the men in my family were in the street, and a lot of my influence came from that. So I had influences in my life where I understand the difference between sex and fucking. Like
exactly.
You know, sex is what you do to make a baby. You have sex.
Exactly.
Fucking is what you do
to have fun.
So when you break that down and realize that you shouldn't make your decisions as a man based off either one of those.
Exactly.
Once
Stand
you realize that, then it changes your perspective.
You kind of just aware of your
it is
your
what
worth.
it is. And I done been through enough and it's not, I haven't always been this way. I was full of shit just like every other nigga. But I'm just different. Like I don't like to feel defeated. Like you know what I mean. Like,
see, I'm not that way because my mom like put that in my head. She didn't want me to lie like to women all the time. I'm not a gamey person. I don't lie to women a lot off for the sake of I don't want a nigga lying to my sister and mama and shit like that. Like I don't want no nigga lying to my sister saying, "Oh, we boyfriend and girlfriend. This nigga doing hella shit out in the streets."
Right.
Then I'm like, "Nigga, my sister fucked up."
Right. See
nigga, just tell her, nigga, you just trying to fuck. And if she let you fuck, then nigga, you a boy.
Exactly.
I'm the nigga to be like, I'm just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
And if I fuck, you can't be mad at me because we know what we doing.
Exactly.
The nigga putting it out there from
So it's like, oh, you rude or you don't believe in a relationship. No, I'm just, this is what it is. And I'm saying, the nigga that's believing in a relationship just trying to fuck. Like you said,
every nigga trying to fuck.
Not every nigga, but what I'm saying,
man, every nigga is trying to. Ain't no niggas that's not.
So,
ain't no nigga that ever seen a woman.
Because I'm not trying to fuck. I'm not trying to fuck every pretty bitch.
No, it's not that you. It's not that you're trying to fuck each one. I'm talking about just in general. You're trying to fuck. That's what you want to do as a man. Exactly. No matter how many of them you try to fuck, you want to fuck, my nigga.
Yeah.
Every time you can fuck, because you a nigga. That's just what it is. Now, as far as how you pursue it, that just comes with you being a man and getting self-control.
You gonna do it.
I'm not trying to fuck nobody I don't want to fuck. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers just fuck shit to say they fuck.
That's
different.
That's different. But it's not different. It's the same. What you just said is my point. You just said, I want to fuck who I want to fuck.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. You want to fuck. That's it. Whatever reasoning behind it, it don't even matter.
And some people go on different ways of how they gonna do it when they want to fuck.
Exactly.
See, I want to say, oh, I like you a lot, I want to fuck, but I'm not trying to, I don't want no miscommunication.
I want to know
when I fuck. I need to, I like you, I want to, I'm looking forward to being in a relationship with you. If I ain't say that, we fucking.
Yeah,
you know
but this is the thing, like, I was just about to say, like, I don't like to feel defeated based on my own action. Like, if it's some shit that I did, like, you ever do some shit you know you're not supposed to do and it fuck up and you be like, I'm fucking stupid.
Exactly.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've always hated that feeling because I've always been a person that always was held to a high standard. My peoples was like, nigga, fuck being regular.
Exactly.
Like, it's enough regular niggas.
On my mama.
Nah. So I don't like, and when I make decisions that I know I'm not supposed to do and have to feel the consequence of it, it make me feel a different type of defeated.
Exactly.
So when it ain't take me to get caught up a whole bunch of times to realize that this ain't the way.
Exactly.
That shit only had to happen to me one time.
Exactly.
And it was the nigga, I'm talking about bitch talking to you crazy as fuck. Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga swinging on you. And all of it's warranted. Because you had this woman believing that you was a certain way and
Exactly.
she found out you was a fraud.
Exactly.
And now she thinking about all the time that she done invested and all the shit that you done said. Now she questioning everything you done never said to her.
Yeah.
Now, how could you love me? And all of those things that go through a woman's mind that are justified because you done chose to play on the other side.
It
of
ain't
the
one
fence.
woman in the United States can call me a fucking liar.
Yeah.
If anything, they gonna say Lou is too mean.
On some real shit, every time I see a female that be on some like wild shit, like she busting a nigga windows or like doing some mania shit,
She ain't
I don't
crazy.
look at it like I don't look
Niggas
at it
be
like
lying.
she crazy. I look at it like, man, this nigga was fucking telling her some shit that just ain't fall through.
I mean, but
No,
that's,
yeah, he's telling her something. Then she believe in the nigga. Then he not that.
Yeah,
then she going crazy.
It's just like,
That's common sense.
It's just like,
Yeah, I would want to fuck a
Exactly.
nigga up too if I got lied to. That's
It's just
me.
like if I said, you know what I mean, hey man, here go this Rolex.
Yeah.
And you walk around like, you nigga, I got a Rolex. You round niggas that wear Rolexes, you know what I mean? We round all types of niggas. You showing yours in the picture and all that.
Yeah.
Then one day you go like this and the nigga like, ho. Let me see that real quick, son. Oh nah, that ain't no real Rolex.
Yeah.
Now you like, nigga.
Yeah, like why you
You
play
got me
out
walking
like
around
that?
like I got a fucking Rolex on, dog, and you done sold me a fake Rolex? What
On
that
my-
make you feel like?
on my
And then
mama.
when you got a woman who you done told that I'm faithful and I love you and I'm not going to fuck nobody but you and it's just us.
yeah.
And she find out that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the
Everything
same
else,
shit.
everything else in her mind
Same
is
real
crumbled
nigga
because
shit.
she know how much
You look like a damn fraud.
She know how much that means to her.
Facts.
And how much it means to you as a man. Women understand. They know how much we want to fuck. They not stupid. Women smarter than us, man.
Oh, my
like
mama.
they just smarter
That's
than
what
us.
moms was saying, like,
That's just what it
women
is.
be like
we ain't
5
got
to 10 years
we ain't
ahead
got
of us
time to
mentally.
be like. You got to be a
real
man
shit,
out
they
here.
know what we own.
Like
you know what I mean?
yeah,
But
they
it just
smarter than
be
us,
like,
man. Like you got to think about what you got to do to be a man. If you a man and you with your woman and the motherfucker run in like Samuel Jackson off Coming to America with the mop, nigga, you got to stand in front of that nigga and protect
Yeah,
your
on mama.
family.
On
You ain't
mama.
got time to really think. You got to act. You a
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Women have to be able to. They've always had to think,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to raise children, all of that. Just
Yeah.
if you go
the
all the way
woman
to
gotta
it.
go start the car and
Yeah,
get the
they-
keys
they-
and all the shit
they
while you
smart.
whooping the
They-
nigga.
they
Like,
smarter
who
than
you be like,
us.
oh, good shit. Like,
So
cause
just-
I'm not even thinking
so-
about none of
so-
that. I'm whooping
so
this nigga, but
when you know they smarter than us, you a fool to think you out. Like you said, son, you a fool to think you outsmarting a woman. Like you said something about the pimp mentality, right? Being raised around that, like you recognize that they never assume to be smarter than the woman. Because the woman usually is the motherfucker that teach them the game.
exactly.
They just figure out how to make it work.
Yeah,
within
you
the
manage
world.
that for them.
You manage. That's all
You're
you're doing.
managing, yeah.
That's it. You just know how to manage emotion.
I know about the pimp shit
That's
too,
what I'm
Chico.
saying.
I
You-
get
you
married, but I
manage-
will pimp. No,
you manage. You manage
This
it. You
nigga
managing
a
emotion.
fake ass pimp.
Nah, but it's just
Hey,
like.
I got pimp ways. I'm not a pimp though. You know what I'm talking about?
If you look at it as, if you look at it from the perspective of being a man,
Out of here. You know, fucking pimp.
if you look
I'm not
at
a
it from
pimp,
being
you
a
know
man,
what I'm saying? I
nah,
just
you
know how
not.
to deal
I
with a
can never
hoe.
be a pimp. Like that's the thing. I can never be a pimp just because I love women a little too much. Them like my bitches, I had PTO and you know what I mean. They get a van to pick them up every night after the shift and all that. It just I couldn't do it. But just in the sense of being honest, like that's something that it's like you can take positive aspects from everything around you. Like so, it's like you realize that as a man, if you can stand on who you are and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm not going to do, and not care about the result of that. Because I can tell you, so many women be like, nigga, fuck that shit, bye.
Facts.
God bless you, sweetheart.
Facts.
I wish you the best.
Yeah, on my
your
mama,
journey.
and it's good. Yeah, all right, I see you
See,
later.
I
It
like-
ain't gonna hurt
what
me
you
none that
saying.
you walking away,
I
and it
like
ain't
what
gonna
you
hurt
saying,
you.
Chico.
We
Yeah,
good.
so
I like
it
what you're
is,
saying.
yeah.
So it's not that you wouldn't get into a relationship. It's just they would have to be able to adapt to what it is you want to do within
That's
that
facts.
relationship.
Yeah.
They would have to
Exactly.
change their perspective on what they believe. Or if you looking for,
We believe
if
in
you
the
looking
same
for the
shit.
relationship,
Yeah, you,
if
y'all
you looking,
saying
if
we
you
believe in
if
the
you
same
looking
shit,
for a
bro.
relationship
Yeah.
that's conventional, as in I'm not going
I just
ever,
think you
no.
lie a little bit more, but y'all believe
No,
in the
I don't
same
lie
shit.
more. I don't lie more.
You fucking lie,
No,
Simba.
I don't.
You're
No,
lying
I
right
don't.
now.
No, I'm not.
What the fuck are you? This nigga
not.
lying about lying.
I'm not.
What the fuck type of
I'm
nigga
not
is this?
fucking lying. See, my thing is, you would take me lying as basically, I put a girl in a situation where she know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like what situation? Please give us an example. We got the time.
So
Simba.
basically, right? So basically, say we say we going out, you feel me? Boom. Say we got some girls we just met or something like that, you feel me? We finna go out, right? I'll bring a girl I'm fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be in there, so it's like I'm gonna be with her, and the female will know, like, okay, this who this nigga talk to. You know what I'm saying? If she asks me, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you talk to her? I'm gonna be like, yeah. But I'm not gonna fucking walk up to her and tell her, so this is my girl, woo, 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 I talk to her, woo, woo. Nah, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
You'll get to
But
that
I'm not
point.
just gonna fucking just...
You'll get to that point. You'll get to that point. If you really believe in it wholeheartedly, you'll get to that point. You'll get to the point where you start to just let it be known up front, like all the way live.
See, Simba don't consider it lying if he ain't said it.
Nah,
the truth.
You got. I mean, but
You
that's the thing.
gotta let him.
How can I? How am I lying?
He kind of feel like it's telling on
I respect
yourself.
what you're saying, but that's the thing. That's the risk you taking. That you allowing the woman to shape whatever the reality is in her own mind until you put her in that situation, and you don't know what.
No,
she's
until
been
she
thinking.
asks me.
But you don't know what she's been thinking up until that point. You don't know what her perspective is on what it is y'all doing up until the point where she sees that situation.
But Chico, what I'm saying is, if she tell me her perspective, like say we go out to eat or something like that, and she like, yo, I think woo woo woo, and that's her perspective, I'm gonna tell her, yeah, you right. Yeah, I am. Woo woo.
No.
I'm not
you
gonna just.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that before you have that conversation, before she decides to ask you, no matter how long it has been up until that point, without you letting her know that you fucking with other women, then you allow her to think that you not.
Kind of like with the Rolex situation. She gonna think it's real until she
even
find
know?
out it's fake, and then you be like, it's fake.
Because if you don't establish that, then you just leaving it up in
That's
the
what I'm
open.
saying. If we talking like that, yeah, you got a point. But if I'm just meeting you,
Oh,
it's
no, but that's-
fucking
No,
reason to be telling you
no,
my
we
personal
talking about-
situation.
No.
We
but
talking
that's
about
the
somebody
thing.
you
But
fuck.
why is you fucking with her?
No,
though?
if I'm fucking with somebody, any female I'm fucking, she know like.
But let me
if
ask
I'm
you,
with a
let
girl,
me ask
she
you
gonna
this
know like,
question.
oh, this
when you,
nigga got a
when
girl.
you say just meeting somebody, you talking about just meeting them like, hey, how
I'm
you
saying
doing?
No, I'm saying if I meet
Like,
somebody,
a
you
new
on
girl.
date.
I'm like, yeah, ooh, take
You
my
on
number
it.
down,
Oh,
all this shit,
so you
right?
trying to fuck.
And we, yeah, right.
Okay,
and we
so
go on a
at that
date.
point-
and we go on a date. Look, we go on a date. And we eating or whatever, feel me? And she gonna be like, yeah, I fuck with you. I'm be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a girl and shit, but I fuck with you.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question then, just based off of what you said. Like you said, put your number in the phone, right? What do you think giving pussy away means to a woman? Like, what do you think that, like,
Everything.
everything, and you don't value, you don't value the women that don't have that perspective. You don't want them, the ones that's considered hoes and all that. You don't even want them.
Facts.
You want a woman that has some type of that's gonna make you have a value system. So if you at any point know that you want to get that from her, the moment you know you want to get to something that means as much as giving pussy away means to a woman, when you know that, in my mind, you need to let her know exactly what it is that you establish and plan on doing with her at that moment. Because if you don't, I'm going to tell you,
It'd be a waste of her time.
it's a waste of her time, and you done let her give you something that's valuable to you, and she can hold that against you because you didn't give her the option of knowing what it is that she was getting herself into.
Okay, so
before.
here's I think
So
where
it
we
can
kind
come
of
off like-
disagreeing. Hold on. I feel this is where we kind of disagreeing because what you saying is, to me, how it's coming off to me is basically, if you meet a female and y'all go out, you basically just telling her right off the rip, hey, I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to do this, woo woo. That's
Yes.
how you coming at her?
Yes.
See, I'm
This
not
nigga
gonna do
said
that.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
I feel like
not
that's
in those
disrespectful.
words, but how is it
I
disrespectful?
feel like both of
feel
y'all,
like that's
both
disrespectful.
ways is
I
disrespectful.
feel like what I'm gonna do
Both,
is,
both,
I'm
both
at
ways
but
is
that's just what I
I'm
was
at
just about to
least,
say.
yeah.
Both ways are disrespectful. But the thing about it is, the way that I'm choosing to do it, it's not going to cause us to waste any time with each other.
Exactly. And then it's going, and then it's
I
not.
respect that. But
I'm
here's
not
my
wasting
thing.
no time.
Here's my thing. I'll waste a couple minutes just to tell you who I am. You feel me? And if you want to get to that, right? You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you then. But it's no fucking point if I do got a girl. You know what I'm saying?
He got a finesse game. All he do is finesse more. Me, I'm more of an honesty game. Like I'm a joke and say the real shit.
My ability
you
to
gonna
have
say
a-
you
my-
gonna lie and say the
I'm
nice
not
shit.
lying.
Nah,
I'm just
but-
not gonna say
but
it
my
until you wanna
ability-
know.
my ability to have a conversation.
That's not lying.
Conversation is my blessing from God. One of them. One of my direct blessings
It's
from
not
God.
lying, but it's not telling the truth.
It's not like it's
Bro, how are you not telling the truth if you're not saying nothing at all?
because
It's like if she wanna know the truth, you could tell her.
No,
I'm
that's
not
like
leading her to a lie. I'm not leading her to a lie, and then when she get there, I'm trying to clear it up.
I'll explain it to you like this.
Because I feel like the dumb
point.
boy Dame was like you with the sake of like, oh, I'm not telling whatever. Woo woo. Chico's more like me with the saying and saying,
y'all
I'm
niggas said y'all gonna be just hella blunt with this shit.
Listen.
I'm not like that.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why what you saying is why not saying nothing is the same in this regard. If a crime is committed, right? If just say a crime is committed, any type of crime. Okay. And you involved in the crime, and you go to court, and you don't say nothing. You know where they're gonna send you? To jail. But you didn't say nothing.
For sure.
You didn't say anything, but the consequence is still the same.
For sure.
So it's like you have to know that when you go into a situation, you got to know before you get into it, before you end up in a situation where you got to sit in court, you got to know what to get into and what not to get into. And that's the thing. It's the same way with women and the way that they judge men. When you get to playing with that emotion and that pussy in that regard, you got to go to court, my nigga. And you better have a hell of a case to be built. So it's like you not saying nothing. You not saying nothing initially. It's cool. I'm not. Whatever works for you, it works. Keep doing it. But what I'm saying for me is I don't have the time to play with you. You still got time to play a little bit. You still got time to play with a bitch to where you like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for her to say something to me.
Nah, it ain't even about time to play. It's just about I'm not even taking it that serious until you really.
Women take it serious though.
You playing.
You gotta take it serious.
That's cool, but there's nothing wrong with like you just said.
If you not coming to me telling me it's that serious, if I just meet you, boom, we kicking it, we talking, we texting all this shit.
Anytime you fucking
if we shoot
we not fucking yet. That's where y'all missing it. I said if we fucking, I'ma tell you.
You trying to fuck though.
You trying to
fuck.
But
I'm saying, it's not even necessarily just trying to fuck. It's just if you sitting here talking to somebody about some shit or you gotta, you get a female number. Y'all just chopping it up.
But that's the thing. You operating and you operating at the levels above. It's just levels. You just at a point where you levels above where I'm at. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom at this point. What are you trying to do? At the end of the day, what are you trying to do?
Ladies, that's the thing. What if you got something with...
What are you trying to...
Not you personally.
Because it might be something you might need her to do that's not sexually.
What?
We'll talk about
that. What are you trying to get her to do? What are you trying to run her credit up?
We'll talk about that.
I don't know any niggas who initially go into a situation.
I understand where you coming from. You saying you just trying to finesse, have her do something illegal for you, something like that. But I'm saying if we just talking about relationship, but yeah, even with that, be honest from the jump.
It's like,
but it's different. He got more of a finesse, and we kind of got more of a.
But that's the thing. It's still a finesse. But
that's why we're great comedians, though. He's a great artist and a rapper because he know how to make messages without basically saying. He'd be like, "Ooh, that was nice. That was slick." He like a J. Cole artist type. You know what I'm saying? If we was rappers, we would be like YG, like bitch. What's up? I'm trying to fuck. But they talking about the same shit.
Thing. But it's just the way you say it.
We too short. He'll be MC Hammers and shit. I don't know. It's a different approach. But they both out of pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what I'm saying. So ladies, y'all let us know.
But that's the thing. How out of pocket is it though?
I'd rather you tell me. It's both out of pocket.
But what's in pocket?
Shit.
Ladies, tell us. Conversation. That's what I'm saying.
If being who you are and being 100 about whatever it is that you do is out of pocket, please tell. That's what the comment is, ladies. What's in pocket? How does a man come to you in pocket? What in your mind? What is the best situation for a man to be able to be in regards to trying to get you from jump?
That's facts. What do you respect more? Let us know. Put a comment. Thank you. I love everybody. Make sure you subscribe right here. And ladies, put a comment. We really need y'all for this one for sure.